And that's us good. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Nice to be back. Welcome to SnowRunner. More Quebec action. If it's been anything like the last few streams, we should be in for a treat because there's been some calamities so far. Some worse than others. But altogether, so far, a fun time. So let's hope we can continue that. As I mentioned on Discord, I have a plan for today. A big plan. Whether it is far too ambitious for my own good or not is another matter entirely, but we shall see. Hey Walker, nice to see ya. How you all doing today? Yeah, I am attempting to do quite a few things. I've actually got on my second monitor over here a list that I've made out with everything that I need and where it has to go. So hopefully I get it all in the right order. Hey, just woke up. Nice. I've been awake for about 7 hours now. Done gardening outside. Been supermarket shopping for food. Yeah, been doing quite a lot so far. Hey babe, nice to see you in chat too. But right now, I'm kicking back with some SnowRunner. I have some wine, which always leads to shenanigans, shall we say. Did I move the sticky stuff remover? Yes. I think I put it in the tool drawer, one of the two tool drawers. I can't remember which one it was, which one I put it in, but I think it's in one of the two drawers. Yeah. We're starting here with Kenworth C500, and we've got some stuff to collect. Not for a job that's immediate. Use that stuff to get rug glue off your hands. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, it was on the kitchen counter when I saw it last, I think. So, pop that up in your office room, so that I don't move it again. I'm a one for that. I will move stuff. That's where you. Why the kitchen counter? Okay, never mind. Okay, if I see it there again, babe, I won't move it. Okay, I will leave it be. That's me told. Right. Okay, but yes, we are picking up some cargo here at the factory and also the sawmill. This is not for a job that is immediate. This is actually going to be a job probably for later on once we've done a few things, but I want to grab it now because then it's closer to where it needs to be when the job opens up to us. I've done some looking through the job lists. I've tried to, as much as possible, gauge exactly what I'm going to need, what kind of cargo I'm going to need for each of the bridges, roadblocks, and such like that I have yet to fix. Now I haven't got all of them sorted. I have them all written down on my little spreadsheet, but I haven't got all the cargo sorted for it yet because there is quite a lot of it. But I have made a couple of runs with Kenworth here. Up to the factory to collect some stuff. So that's where we are. I've made one run already just to kind of speed things up, but now we're making a second run. And this run is going to be slightly more interesting. We're actually going to be going through some slightly more interesting terrain. It's on raining. Oh, Walker, that sucks. Horrid when the weather turns like that and it's just foul every everywhere. That's no good at all. You know what I will say? Despite having chains on the Kenworth here, these roads must be incredibly icy because there is still sliding all over the place. Absolutely everywhere. But we need to come down. Mark the entrance to the thorn here. Need some medium planks. 2 medium planks, that's what we're from the thorn. And I've got to transport those over to Kenworth and transfer cargo. And then the fun begins. We're going to be doing a lot of shuttling back and forths, but hopefully also enable us to get a number of blockages out of the way and get set up to the point where we can actually start work on the bridges on the next one. But as I said on Discord, whether I get it all done or whether I end up in ditch though is a completely different matter. We'll just have to see how well things go. House. Oh, wait. Wait, so I can't get... Oh, okay. So I actually need to bring logs here in order to... Darn it! Didn't say that. Sure, it didn't say that. Not expecting that. Oh, it does say crafting zone. Ah! Ah! Oh well, that's my foolproof plan scuppered for the time being, shall we say? Okay, no problem. I'm good on wine for the moment, babe, thank you, but I will let you know. I don't think we can actually get logs on this map, can we? We'll have to transport those over from another part. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Cool. We'll just have to get those later on then. That sucks, but never mind. This was going to be for a bridge job further down the line, but I guess we don't need to worry about it right now. But I will pass over the metal rolls to the Kenworth regardless, and then we can carry on. It's certainly impressed me so far, Walker, you know? It does seem to be very, very capable for a heavy duty, which is nice, because the heavy duty class has been very much kind of superseded by all of the heavy trucks that come out, and even some of the off-road trucks that come out. You know, there's just so many really good trucks now that, yeah, take that trailer. Go this way. Now this tackles this bit of terrain. Whoop. They're a bit hot. Almost regretted that badly. Down the valley. Up across. Wow, yeah. That is actually very impressive. That's actually making it through here easier than the Boron did, though. To me. Whoa! Christmas tree away! That's actually very impressive. Finding, I'm loving the putting this guy more and more all the time. Kenworth is just down here, so all we've got to do is just transfer this cargo to Kenworth. Yeah. Come on. Don't get stuck. Come on, try it. Ring. Reverse, and just back it out of the way here. 7 contracts left. Goodness me. You have been incredibly busy, Paul. Goodness me. That's actually really cool. Well done. Very well done. Now. Right, now we need Kenworth to Kenworth. Pack that cargo down. Lights on. Engine up. Let's go. We have to visit the port in order to get some supplies. You're going to finish those off on Monday. Very nice. I'm not actually sure what percentage we're at currently. I haven't looked. Interesting to see. Where we are percentage on this moment. Was a nice there. Whoever was dropping me a follow there, thank you very much for that. Annoyingly, it didn't give me an alert. Not quite sure what that nice was for, but thank you very much. Alright. There we go. Actually, once we get through this pond, let's have a quick peek at where we are percentage wise. Curious. 20%? Oh. Whoa, I did not. Else. Okay. That's not bad actually, 20%. Hours using this phone. Not sure what you mean there, Walker. Okay. Here we go. Then, if I manage to make this turn, it actually hit ourselves pipeline. This is actually where I came on a previous jaunt when I was empty on cargo. See, I don't know if I'd be able to get through there if I had a full trailer load of cargo, but it is a very nice little shortcut. Depending on your cargo level, shall we say. Oh, your weekly report. Wow, okay. 13 hours. Impressive. Around here. Stuff. You've not seen that one, huh? Ah, well, you see, that's why you watch me, because I'm awesome like that, apparently. Yeah, very nice little shortcut that. Just wide enough, just big enough. Right, okay, I need to get 2 service parts on 2 of those. Okay. And I need to get... It's here, actually. Service parts, that's fine. Indeed. Right, okay, I think that's all I need to pick up here currently. 2 service parts. Because I need to pass those over to the elephant when I meet up with the elephant later on. In order to fix that job. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. Right, onwards, they say. This is going to be tricky a bit, perhaps. It's going down here with the chemicals. You never know. I'm sure the Kenworth can actually manage it. It's the trail I'm kind of worried about, because I've actually been down this route with this size of trail. I don't have to go that way. We're heading up to this is here. Aw, man. That sucks, Walker. Aha! Totally winching the wrong way, but it was enough to get me going again. Thank you. Going right around here. Spicy Doritos. Watch out for them. I actually love how well Kenny just pulls chickens. Oh, that's spicy Dorito. That is just the side. Oh, it's Jack. I do believe I have to go over here. I'm going to come up here to here. And that's where I'm going to stop. Park myself facing down the hill. Yeah. Okay. And then we can switch over to the element. No, elephant. Alright. Let's go, Kenny, come on. Come on, that's it. Need some traction. That's better. Very tight corner. That's it. All right. Trailer getting stuck on Kenny's inability to do hills at the moment, but I could actually reach there to there. That's perfect. Oh, I know the one struggle with the Kenny is hills. You know, it'll just seems to demolish terrain until it reaches an incline. That's it. That's it. There we go. Probably would have been smarter bringing a smaller trailer in this direction, but this is the road I've chosen. So, react to that. Naturally, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Oh, of course, the trailer is actually not turning because that tree is in the way. Of course. Why would I think it would actually move in the right direction when I want it to? And here we see the glorious Kenny perched on a hill, doing crazy stunts that it really shouldn't be doing. Let's see if I can actually get the trailer to pivot. Pivot! Pivot! There's a red dwarf joke for you. Oh, only slightly brown trouser alert there, but on the whole, not too bad. Ah, it is, isn't it? May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Actually, May the 4th marks 2 weeks before my birthday. The 18th of May. Oh, yeah, birthday in 2 weeks today. I shall be 41. Old. Just old, you know? Ah, right. Okay, there we go. Up and that. Alright, hopefully going down shouldn't be as much problem as going up. Famous last words, of course, but one can hope. I did say I was going to stop. Was I going to stop here? Yes, I was going to stop here. That's because now I need to switch over to the elephant. Bring the elephant over. The elephant I have now equipped also with an 8-slot trailer, and this is the earlier cargo load that I mentioned that I did with the Kenworth. I brought all of this down from the plant for the elephant transport, and we are going on a little cruise. So we come down here. That's probably just taking this here. Across here. Right. Up here. This is going to be a proper test for the elephant, actually, because I've not actually used it to cargo as of yet. Around here, we may make a stop at the fuel station. Up the road, past the Kenworth, and then we come up to here and come in here, down here, and into here, where we will be doing some crafting because we are making some water pipes. I do wonder what this route and this route is like, whether it's actually possible to push your way through there. I ought to have a little scout of that just to check, but maybe once we get to this point here with the elephant we'll actually be able to see. Then again, it might be the middle of the night by the time we get there. Who knows? But let's go. Cargoes to deliver. Activating data. Let's get this done. Obviously, zero traction there, by the way, guys. Zero, like literally none. It's going to be entertaining. Probably one of the worst decisions I've made all day, but should be okay as long as we don't go too absolutely crazy down here. Come on. Turn your ass. And okay. I think we're good. Second Walker, I will get to your comment in a moment. Just making sure I don't crash into a ravine here. Like I've actually That's it. Together. I'm actually taking one route now. I've actually got to make a right-hand turn here. So hopefully this doesn't go disastrously. Disastrously badly, I should say. Good. Get through there. Didn't think of that, did I? I didn't think of this scenario. Come on, elephant. That's it. So, did I realise the Taker tyres are now not usable anymore? Not usable. What do you mean by not usable? I know I did see a video by was it the SD1? Or was it? No, it was it Gaming Wheel? It was one of the two, I believe, that was doing a comparison of the Taker tyres. SD1, yeah, was doing a comparison of the Taker tyres with other stuff, with the other like off-road tyres, and found that in some situations the Taker tyres were not as good, like under heavy loads. Yeah, under like really heavy loads, Taker tyres aren't as good because they can't float on top of the mud like they're designed to. And in which case you're better off with, as you say, the OHDs or the OHSs. Yeah, I wouldn't say the Taker tyres are completely unusable, but given this new information, I would say that the Taker tyres are situational. I would also say that my assumption that the balloon tyres for all the vehicles that are capable of gripping, I assumed that they were all the same tyre. They're not. They're actually slightly different in all cases. Oh. What's the matter? I know this is not particularly great terrain, but come on. It's supposed to be the elephant, who are supposed to be the mightiest of beasts. You are proving yourself less than the Kenny at the moment. There we go. Okay. honestly, I think the Taker B is probably still the best vehicle to use the Taker tyres on. Maybe the original Taker would be better with different tyres. I'm not sure. It depends on the situation you're in. It really does. I think there's a lot more nuanced situation, I would say, but. You know, it depends very much on the terrain that you're tackling. But, yeah. There is definitely discussions to be had on this. Because we do have a very heavy load, well, you know, which is affecting the elephant's performance, but yeah, I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head there, Walker. Like, you know, if you're, depending on the load you're transporting, if you're just transporting, like, you know, a couple of planks or something, you know, bed of the Taker or something, then I think it's perfectly fine to take tyres in those situations. It'll be fine. But if you're transporting full trailer load of stuff and, you know, it's a big load, or maybe you're tackling one of the special mission trailers or something like that, then I think a different tyre choice would probably be advantageous, shall we say. Right. Okay, we are back on the road, making progress. I think we'll dip in for a splash and dash station here, then carry on up the hill. Corner was tighter than I thought it was going to be. Never mind. Made it. Okay. Flash and dash achieved. Yeah, you know, I don't pretend for a moment to be any kind of expert on... Oh, I will take a top-up, please, babe, in that case. That would be fantastic, thank you. But yeah, I don't pretend to be an expert on tyres in this game. I know enough to get by. I know what vehicles are kind of better with certain tyres and what tyres are available. Thank you very much, babe. But yeah, I know kind of what tyres are best in what situations. But I'm still, when it comes to the finer nuances, I would say I'm still more of a noob than not a noob. Right. Okay, this is a bit of a hill. I mean, This is a hill. Oh, the Taker tyres are great for stability. Like, any of the balloon tyres are great for stability, to be honest. Like, it's the only way to run the Bandit, simply because of how bouncy it can be, you know? It really helps with that, for sure. A little bit of cargo management whilst we are here. Unpack the cargo first of all. We'll change over. In. And crane. And what we want is this metal beam. Preferably without knocking any of the other stuff off. That would be great. That's good enough. Engine, restore crane. Change back over. Okay. First things first. Repack that cargo. And then let's carry on up. Carry on up to the top of the hill where we need to make 3 water pipes. 2 for this map, 1 for the other map. Passing one of them off to Kenny, because the Kenny is going yonderwards to the other map. The elephant. Actually, no. Wait, is the Kenny going? Yeah, the Kenny will be going over to the other. Maybe not immediately. What's that like? That looks really dicey. I don't know. I feel like I really want to scout that route. Okay. Because we have to go... Yeah, across that. That section just there. Like right here. This kind of bit from here to here. Really, really gnarly. I wouldn't want to do that with a full trailer. Not at all. It is definitely a quicker route than going round via the shoreline, but... yeah, that would be... awesome. Okay, never mind. We are going... oh. We are going to the left. Out of the way, tree. I want to get out of here. Water pipes. And yeah, a couple of them staying with us, and a couple of them staying with Ken. Yeah, actually both of these trucks will be heading to the other map very shortly, but before they do, to craft some stuff and pick some cargoes up. Providing I don't drive either of them off into the bottoms of this. Open the storehouse. So, want to deposit all of those that we want to craft water pipes. 2 metal rolls apiece. I looked this up so that I would be prepared. 2 and loading platform. Try out the elephant crane. I've actually heard that this elephant crane is like one of the best in the game. Like that it's supposedly like more powerful than like any of the other standard cranes. Down we go. Perfect. Right, now we've got to get out of here. Said and done. But not impossible. However, these are some pretty serious angles here. There we go. Oh. Oh. Note to self. Probably don't bring a trailer this size up to this place ever again. Alright, okay. We're free and good to go. Right, so what we need to do now is deposit this water pipe on the back of the Kenny and take the service parts off, put them on the back of this truck and secure the metal beam as well. That needs, all of that needs to be done. That's the full transfer of cargo complete. You use the Terra Pro for this? Wow. That's, bold. Actually, you know, for basic road, driving, I think Terra Pro is actually quite good. It does have a lot going for it. Got a lot going for it in that respect. Yeah, exactly. Good at mud, good at roads, not so much in mud. No problem, babe. Have fun with your riding. I will see you when I finish the stream. I might be very drunk by then. That's a delightful red. Right, okay. Down here. No, do not do that. Why is it just insisting on rolling off? It's not on Earth. not on a tilt. So why... The trailer itself is not on a tilt, so why is it rolling like that? That is... Not cool, game. That's better. Okay, cool. Right, so now we need to unpack the car, go back into crane mode. I need to push these a little further down. Oh, did not go any further down. Oh, okay. That's cool. Thanks, game. Much appreciated. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to have to rely on Kenny to load the trailer. I need those service parts. There we go. Right. Change over. Hey, killer! Nice to see ya. How you doing? I am a legend. Thank you very much. I've been pretty good. How have you been? Right. Just unpack. Oh, no, not remove cargo, please. Unpack cargo. Perfect. Now, need to these out from here, preferably without knocking the metal beam off. That would be brilliant, but I can already sense it in my bones. This is going to result in some shenanigans. Yep. So I may as well just go with the flow, shall we say. Go. One. Right. Next one, please. Come hither, you. Yeah, I've been pretty good, I would say. Too bad at all. You know, cracking on with things. Life in general. There we go. Perfect. Right. This. Back over here. On your dog, rotate. Go. More or less. Perfect. Right. Train and pack. Beautiful. Let's pack. Perfect. Okay. Here is where we start achieving things. Ah. Oh, they were garbage trucks, were they? Ha! Interesting. Does kind of make sense. They do kind of have that look to them. Yeah, they actually kind of look... Yeah, I can definitely see that as a garbage truck. The the garbage trucks that we have over here, the rubbish trucks in the UK, do definitely have a kind of terraform look to them, sure. I think they mostly use Scanias here. But yeah, they're kind of like eight-wheeled eight-wheeled Scanias that they slot the garbage module on the back of. Pretty cool trucks, actually, I will say. Yeah, very cool trucks. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of one of these water pipes by repairing the pipe work in the centre of town. That's one job we'll do straight away. That's why it's classed as a highway truck. Yep, that makes sense. Makes sense. You know, honestly though, you know, I honestly feel like unless a truck has, you know, find the right contract here. Unless a truck has, you know, some sort of special thing about it, you know, like the Pacifics have the particular coating on their tyres, that kind of thing. I really do feel like all trucks in this game, just to make them kind of competitive with each other, should at the very least have all-wheel drive, you know? I really do think that they all should have all-wheel drive. Okay, how on earth are you supposed to get to that drop-off area? If I reverse on, because I believe this is one of these ones where I have to drop it in, kind of like we did with the railway sleepers. If I activate the crane, grab this here. Oh, that's... I'll take that, that's good. Pack the cargo, and then detach the trailer. If I go round this way, yeah. Like the railway sections, I think these pipes have to be kind of lowered in position. I think I saw a video of them doing it. So I've got to go round to the other side, like this sort of thing. Pop yourself out, my friend. Go. Right. Round here. Then park in. Cargo management, see it's not on its own. Manual loading. So, put this over. Rotate round. That now allow me, indeed, to fix the road. Beautiful. Right. Now, carry on back the road, turn around, hitch up, and carry on. this flow? Yeah, this one here. So we're heading over to here, and then we're going to head into this warehouse and grab things. Come back around here, grab some fuel, and then go here. Come around this way. So that's yeah. Be able to keep the trailer attached, but I think what I will do is, as I pass the warehouse here, I will trailer behind, because turning that thing around is a bit of a nightmare. Not real. These trucks are definitely capable of pulling them, but turning them around, particularly when they have actual cargo on board, is no mean feat. No easy feat. Okay, there we go. Actually, wow! No, actually doing this very well considering. Go. Okay. Grab some fuel as we pass by, because worthwhile endeavor. Okay, now over to the island. And whilst we're on the island, we've delivered this water to some cargo from the warehouse. That is where we're going to get consumables and vehicle parts from. That's what we need. Road and do timber mission. Hope that I don't end up sinking. No, not that. Okay, we're still good. You go, big beastie. That's it. Oh, I know. I had to actually make... I feel like I should have made a spreadsheet for this area, for this region, when I first started, because the amount of kind of like... You've got to do A before you can do B, before you can do C, you know, is quite ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of like that stuff in a way. It's actually really fun. It does actually make things interesting. To have to kind of like plan things really interesting. You know, that is something I like. I just this region is kind of ridiculous with it though, to be honest. But that's kind of like the whole reason that I'm kind of trying to tackle the bridges and roadblocks before anything else, because getting to places is going to be so much simpler if I actually have roads and, you know, suitable routes to take. Because, yeah. I do actually feel like there is a very good road system on this map. Gotta work to get it. big time. Come on now, let's go, let's go. There's a bridge there that I really want to make, but you know, it's locked behind the other job that I have to do, and I have to come over here anyway to get the parts, the vehicle parts that I need to actually complete that job. So really was no other way around it. Do this. And I figured to myself, I may as well deliver this one, like one stand here. Makes sense, right? Lovely stuff. Yeah. It's actually kind of nice that there are so many bridges on these maps that are actually bridges that you can fix. They're just locked behind 600 different jobs, which is not an ideal way of having them, but that's what we have to do. Yeah, there's a bridge there to fix. Eventually. This is where. So let's me a water pipe. Perfect, right. Pack that down again and attach the trailer. Let's go and deliver this water pipe. City of Tidal. Or I commented on that before. Odd name for a town, I will say Tidal. Then again, I suppose all names are odd. You look at them odd. Whoa! Oh, hard right lock there, I was not turning. Not in the slightest. Right. Okay. Okay, let's get this swung around. In position. Job done. It's not enough. Side actually, just to position this. That's possible. wasn't able to get between buildings, but no, I'm not. Okay, I've got to try and position this in the zone from where I am. That's going to be tricky without a bigger crane at my disposal. Go sideways. Let's try that. That looks better. That going to be agreeable to the game? I'm going to allow it to do it like that. Oh, it does indeed. Yes. Right. That's 2 jobs done. Perfect. Back to the warehouse. We need... Oh, that's not turning again. These roads are a nightmare. With or without chain tires. Right. So now we need to pick up big parts and consumables. 3 vehicle parts and 2 consumables. Yeah, 3 vehicle parts, 2 consumables. And that should allow us to... If coffee is ready, then you better go and get it. Better go and grab your coffee, Walker. And not do that. Alright. Here's the tricky one. Can I get this round this corner? No. That's it. Come on, round you go. Perfect. Go up around. Corner off going. Yeah, actually, I think what I'm going to do, rather than try and move this round because it's full, move around whilst it's empty. That way, it should be a little bit easier. Don't worry too much about the trailer. I can get it around this corner. That is so tight. But, bounce over. Come on, bounce. Oh, you beautiful thing. Right. Now we can back it up. Oh, right. Oh, momentary pause. Momentary pause. Right. Okay, so we've done that and that. That's done. We've delivered those. Those will be delivered eventually. We have those on board. So, we need 2 vehicle parts. Those, along with the service parts, will finish the Timberman job. Work. Yes. Okay. Then we also need the stuff for the Eastern Rock Slide, which is one vehicle part and 2 consumables. Perfect. Okay. Now, do I also try and take some other stuff with me? That is a question. I think we're going to have to come back here regardless, because I don't think I can overload that much cargo. Annoyingly. But if I've done the other jobs, that should be okay. Sorry, it keeps zooming in and out there. I am scrolling my list. So yeah, so we have, for the other job on the other side, we have the pipe, we have the metal beam, and service part with the Kenny. Yes, that should be it. This should be all that we need. And we are now heading to the next map. We should have enough for everything. We just double check it. 2 consumables, vehicle parts, 2 service parts. Perfect. Alright. Let's go. To the next map, we are going to unlock a roadblock and then get Timberman job on top. Should then open up the remainder of roadblock style missions, bridges, and such. Tight swiffy corner. Alright, well, let's go. We have got to go back through the town, back over to the other side of the map and through the gateway. Because that will then lead us directly to the area we need to go to. Swift, goodness me! Nice to see you! Indeed, it has been quite a while. It's been a very long while. Goodness me, I can't even remember. How are you doing? I must say that things are going all right over here. A lot has changed, but all for the good, you know? I can't remember. Goodness me. It was definitely before my house move. Yeah, I've moved house. You might be able to tell from the background. Yeah. It has been quite a while, goodness me. Nice to see you. Right, okay, I think rather than trying to go through the forest, I'm going to tempt my luck with the ice. I don't know how wise that is, but I feel like I stand a better chance going straight as opposed to trying to weave my way through the forest. We shall see how this works out. Come on, turn, turn, that's it, turn. Oh, all good stuff. All good stuff. That's what I hear here. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. And yeah. Okay, then here. Round. There we go. Perfect. was the right call. That was definitely trying to go up and over everything. Goodness me. Perfect. Come on, turn the left. Turn the left, elephant. That's better. That's a boy. Whew. The only cure for feeling bleh, I got my words apparently. The only thing feeling slightly drunk is more beer, or in this case wine. Busy with Red Dead and Monster Hunter, eh? Yeah. No, Snowrunner has had some interesting stuff. This new region is pretty crazy. So far, it has been. It's nice to have a challenge again, shall we say. What was the last phase you actually played, Swift? Okay, now I've got to plot a course. Back down and across this ice. Hallelujah. How about that? Season 8. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is a while ago. We're now on to season 15. Yeah, 15. I will say that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 are all good regions, but less challenging than some that we had, you know? Definitely some challenges amongst them, but I feel like most of those were relatively straightforward. We had 9 was Canadian region. British, no, it wasn't British Columbia. What was 9? Ontario, that was 9. That was a fun region, I will say. I actually quite liked Ontario, apart from all of the, wires. Apart from all of the firefighting, which was a bit of a bind, Ontario was a good region. 10 was British Columbia. Oh, I don't blame you for not touching season 7. Season 7 was a waste of time. You know, I feel like most people should demand a really fun season 7. It was just pointless in every way, other than, you know, to give you a percentage, you know, to contribute towards 100% of the game, you know. It's not fun and not what we asked for as SnowRunners at all. But hey ho, that it happens. They've got to try these things, I guess. But just but yeah, then we have British Columbia. It was British Columbia. It was season 10. That was rather fun. Gave us the Kenny and the Mac, both amazing vehicles. So season 10 is worth doing simply to unlock the vehicles. 11 was Scandinavia. Yeah, Scandinavia was okay. That was the movie one, wasn't it? Yeah. Wasn't great. They gave us the Burlak, if you like the Burlak. Personally, I'm not a fan. It's too wobbly for me. But that might just be me. North Carolina was intense. There was some good cargo delivery, I would say, on North Carolina, but it felt like it was too easy and overstayed its welcome because it was too easy, you know? As a kind of end of phase map, it didn't feel like an end of phase map. It felt too tame, shall we say. Okay, this is... Oh dear. What I wanted at all. Okay, I'm going to have to try and turn. There we go. Unexpected winch point is unexpected, but not unappreciated. That's it. Okay, now we can start pulling ourselves up here. Come on, elephant. Do this. Perfecto. I go. There. Perfect. Look at that. Come on. That's it. Up we go. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you know, I know that the devs like to try and give us some new stuff every so often, you know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate like having new mechanics or a new kind of way of doing stuff. You know, that's interesting, but I do feel like once they got to like season 6, they kind of dropped the ball for the longest time. Stop doing that. I can see where I'm going. The game is like, oh, do you want to open the menu system? Like, that was real. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like they did kind of drop the ball a little bit for a while. That's it. That's what we wanted. Perfect. Come on now. Swing that trailer over. Whoa. Not where I wanted the front of my truck to end up, mind you, but yes, we can work with this. That. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think, maybe. Come on. Up. Now find what? That should work nicely. That's it. Hell, come on. That's done it. That's it. Now we're kind of moving. Oh. Which point that will drag us up. Hopefully over that hump. Come on. Come on. That's it, elephant. Oh. Fiend, come on. Oh, we are so close. Camera use game. Come on. Come on. Oh, you want to pop? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hey, no problem, Walker. I'll catch you later, okay? That one? That's it. Come on. Come on, elephant. Rip. No, not backwards, forwards, please. I hate how my shift stick does not align with the gear system in the game. Half the time I forget which gears are in which position. That's it. Come on. No, you just... Please. Just unhook yourself from the rock face, you piece of annoyance. Now, oh my lord, why is my truck steering right when I'm left when I'm going right? Come on. Oh, I feel like this would be going a whole lot better if my truck was over that way. Just move, you piece of annoyance. Hey, nice Skylanders. I must say I've never tried Skylanders. Yeah, never actually don't know the first thing about it. But, hey, you know. Cool. It's kind of a bit like, almost like Pokemon. Not. Turn right, that's it. A little bit more. Tire again. If I could just pop that over the edge of that. There, you see? Just get the edge of this trailer over the edge of that rock face. All be fine. You're doing it. Going. But surely. Right there, it's affecting my forward traction. Come on, edge that rock out the way. Come on, push it out the way. Come on, elephant. I know you want to do it. That's it. That's the winch point I needed. Check to get it on the right point vehicle. Where's my cursor gone? Yeah, cursor. Just let me up the hill. Just let me up the hill, please. Can I actually turn? Just allow me this one mercy game, please. Now. Come on. Bring that nose around. Yep. Now I'm hitting the rock, and now everything is just... It's like, I think the trailer is finally free, but now I'm... Oh, is that it? Am I finally free? No, not quite. No, not that way. Come on, just give me that. Just get off that piece of rock. That's it. There we go. Oh, come on. Let me out. Let me out of this ravine. I'm gonna have to get some fuel now. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah, oh, finally, that was far too much work for so little progress. What's it stuck? What are we stuck on? Come on. Don't give me this baloney. Not mess with me, please. Over here, because that's the way I'm pointing. If I've got any other trucks in the garage that have fuels. Ah. No, I will do it. It's happening. It's happening. Get out of here. Boom. Headshot. Perfecto. Although I think before I hit the trail here, I am going to need to bring some fuel. Because I've used 300 litres. Getting from the fuel station to here. So, where is the atom? Oh, the atom is literally right there. Oh wow, okay. Do we actually have... We do have some fuel. How about that? I'd forgotten that I parked it here. I also forgot that it had some. Perfect. Yeah. How much fuel was this last 100 meters? Oh, several £100. Nothing really. What? How very dare. I should probably start using this truck as more of a kind of actual cargo delivery truck, but it's so good as a repair and rescue vehicle that I'm kind of like, you know, reluctant to change it over. Perfect. Whilst we're here, there we go. Oh. Just an average day on SnowRunner. Yeah, pretty much. Off the road. Perfect. Alright. So, we are heading for this gateway. Something like that. Alright. Hopefully we won't have quite as much trouble, shall we say, on this stretch of the journey. I have actually made this particular shuttle run numerous times in both directions. Sometimes it's been great, sometimes it's been terrible. That should be the tagline for this game, Swift. You know, it should literally be SnowRunner. Can I make this? That would be superb. Yeah, that would definitely be a question. Right, come on, elephant. It's turf. I love it when tyres just don't do what you Yes, those points makes my life so much easier. I have to take incredibly insane angles with my trailers in order to... Like, this isn't where I'm supposed to go, but it's where I'm going. Whether the game likes it or not. Like this crazy angle here, for example. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to go over that crest there. But that's where I'm going, because I can't go round. But what I am very pleased about so far is that we have not lost any cargo. That's always the pain. I don't mind spending 10-20 minutes unsticking myself from a sticky situation, provided the cargo stays on the trailer. That is the annoyance when it falls off. I have checked out Roadcraft, yes, Swift. I actually did a couple of videos on my channel exploring the demo, and that was enough for me to be convinced that it would be fun. So I actually pre-ordered it. It comes out on like the 20th of May, something. Yeah, good game. Could be quite a good game. Could be kind of run it alongside Snowrunner and Farming Sim. As a kind of alternative thing to do. I don't think I'm going to put like I'm not going to cover it like as adamant as I cover Snowrunner. You know, Snowrunner is my jam, but I will definitely be doing more bits and bats on it when I have free moments. Yeah, like 2 weeks. It's like 2 weeks on Tuesday, I think, something like that. So yeah, it'd be fun. I think it'd be interesting. It's kind of like whereas Expeditions was Snowrunner scouting taken to the extreme. Roadcraft is kind of like cargo delivery taken to the extreme, you know? It's oh no, I got traction. Keeps skewing me over. It's my rear tires there. Something. It's just not liking it, you know? Middle gear. That one. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? What's going on? Oh, it's that. Okay. Cool. I love it when the trailer itself is the bane of my existence. That is, just makes my life so much easier. There we go. But yeah, should be an interesting little game to cover. It's kind of like fillers for when we have nothing else better to do. Right. Let's try and pick up some pace here. Running out of daylight. Yeah. through onto the other map, we should quickly be able to take care of this roadblock and we should go. And then we'll be switching back to Penny. And carrying it to the next map. That's the plan, anyway. Maybe that. Right there. Right there. Come on. Come on, baby. So close. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Goodness me. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Oof. I will say, the Elephant is actually quite a good truck. Yeah. Not the best, but certainly not to be sneered at. I do still have the Tortoise. Actually, this light that you can see just here, coming in, this kind of faint slither, is actually the edge of our Tortoise enclosure. So he's still with us, still doing a good job being a Tortoise. He's getting very big now. If I can just go straight through here. I might look at that and just see if I can go straight through there, because that's where we're going. And then we're going through and down around here to here. And the job we actually need to do is this one. So where are we going for that? Probably be best going this way, around here, across here, through here, and down around there. He is a horsefield, or Russian tortoise. Definitely a dude. We were told initially it was a girl tortoise, but when we got our tortoise, they were only about a couple of months old, so it's not really possible to sex a tortoise at that age. So yeah. Turns out it was a guy. Okay, I think I am going to go around rather than try and beat my way through those trees. That doesn't seem like something to be advisable. So difficult to turn in this game sometimes. Literally, you can have a full counter lock on and you're still going in the wrong direction. Okay. Now we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, it's there are a lot of, shall we say, unscrupulous individuals who go around catching tortoises and selling them. Um, those, 2 of those, perfect. Our tortoise came from an actual pet store, so we know that they were, at the very least, properly what? That's not a road, that is a precipice in disguise. Hey. Made it around there. But yeah, there is kind of like a bad rep when it comes to acquiring tortoises as pets. Ours is doing very well. We are taking very good care of it. You know, making sure it gets calcium, appropriate sunlight and everything. We're also, at the moment, as we just moved house, we are currently in the process of planning an outdoor enclosure for it, which will be better for us. You do better with natural light as opposed to the bulbs. We are trying to organise an outdoor enclosure for it. Go outside when the weather is nice. And I believe the plan as of next year is to also hibernate. I know we were thinking about doing it this year, but actually we just the house move and going on appropriate. Also, he didn't seem that fussed, but I think this next year we're probably going to hibernate. Because that's what they will do naturally. I think that is a worthwhile thing to try and replicate. Take care of your tortoise. Yeah, it's been well looked after. Get him out and show you guys, but he's currently in his little hide. I don't like to disturb him. That's where you want to be, that's where you want to be. Yeah. If he was stomping around the enclosure right now, as he sometimes is during my streams, I'd be inclined to get him out and show him. But maybe next time. Go. Two of them. Perfect. Tasks everywhere by the look of it. Okay, let's have a look. What did we get? Sure, apparently there were new tasks that opened up on here. Maybe that one? Snow trailers and 2 wooden planks. Yep, that's a new one. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we are going to do the Western Rock Slide and the pipe in the centre of town here. And that will open up a good route to this bridge right here, which is then going to be the next big thing that we need to do. And we need, for that particular job, I think it's this one here. Metal beams and concrete slabs, which we can use the slider for, because I believe we can get slabs here and beams here. Perfect. For this bridge. But then we also need some other stuff. Logs, medium logs, long planks times 4, and long logs. Okay, so that's where we get logs from. So now we can actually make logs into planks by trans. Oh man! Now we have to go and get logs. I hate this. Right. Okay. Oh. Sulcatas are also huge. I mean, our little guy is probably about that big at the moment, right? That big. Like, kind of like, he will sit quite handsomely on my hand and fill it. Sulcatas will grow to several feet in diameter. They are big tortoises. They may start out the same kind of size, but they are big. And as you say, that's just a thing with owning a tortoise. They are very multi-generational. Yeah. But yeah. And several £100. Yes. They both monetarily and weight-wise. They are not small by any means. By any means. Right. Okay. We need to head down into town. Get ourselves some fuel for this guy. And we need to drop off the metal rolls. Because there is a new task down here. In fact, let's just go and drop the rolls off here. Off our truck. Down. Oh yeah, tortoises do not care about you or your personal belongings. They can definitely be quite destructive. I've seen many a video on YouTube and Facebook of sulcatas. They are obviously the worst offenders because of their eventual size. They can cause quite a lot of damage. But yeah, all tortoises can cause significant damage just because of their defiant nature and their stubborn tenacity. You know, they see a blocked something in their way and it's like, nope, that doesn't exist. Go through. I'm just gonna carry on. Ah, double. There it is. That's the one. This is where we need the rolls. The 2 medium planks. Yes, I'm gonna grab some fuel. We will be doubling back. I've dropped off these metal rolls roads anyway, so grab some fuel there. And then we are heading back to port to grab the service parts, and then through the next map in order to grab stuff. Actually, we're at port. We may as well have a look to see if there's any cargo there. In fact, no, we aren't going to actually deliver this. Getting a trailer down there is going to be a nightmare if I don't have anywhere to turn around. So, let's just dog. How dare! I was just waiting for an opportunity to fall off. Look at that pipe. How dare it do that to me? Not allowed. But we'll dump these over here. Metal beam as well, please. I prefer that at least to stay put. Roll over yonder. Perfect. Okay. Up you come. Without taking the metal roll, without taking the metal beam with you as well, please, Carl. I would prefer not to have to stack both. Let's repack those back beam before it decides to fall off as well. And let's see if we can actually pop this back. Stay there. Perfect. Okay. Right. Let's go get some fuel. How very rude. Turn, Kenny. Kenny? No, no, you're not going to turn. You're not going to turn, are you? Nope. Definitely not. Right. Where? Right. Okay. I turn up. Oh, perfect. Marvellous. Onwards. Onwards. Other bridge. Definitely gonna have to come back for that. Teach me to be thinking about what cargo I need to pick up, but what I actually should be focusing on is the food station that I'm driving past. Right. Onwards, Kenny. To great justice. Stuff. So, either way, I'm going to be coming back to this map to grab cargo, so there is no point in concerning this too much about the final bridge job, shall we say. That is going to take a lot of cargo. There's a lot of cargo to deliver the final bridge job, but yeah. Have to see about that. I think next time we might be fetching a lot of logs to the sawmill or cutting planks, because we're going to need a lot of medium planks for the next few jobs. We need 2 medium planks just to make that crossing. We need another 2 medium planks for the final bridge. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need more medium planks for the job, so I think heading over there with the sideboard trailer and yeah, and stuff is the big thing. Said, I wonder if I'm going to need as many as I think, because is it a full stack of medium logs that I need, or is it just 1 log per craft? No. Either way, that is a discovery for next week. Because there is no way we're going to get onto it today. But let's just focus on getting Can Do Today done. That's the big grab 1 service part. I might actually go around they are going to be useful. That is one thing that I can kind of cut down. I suspect coming down this route is certainly what it's going to be done. Again, I found with my run with the elephant, going up that route is certainly a lot easier. So it's certainly a lot harder to come down as well, so that's just a thing to do. Gravity is a potent force, shall we say. Watch out for toes. Try and avoid the spicier ones. Come on then. Ended up going the same way, ain't either way. I don't know, as long as I'm getting where I need to go. Fact. Stuff. Okay. What? Feels like an eternity since we were here last time. Repair part stop here just to repair that engine knock that I had earlier. That was pretty bad. I'm gonna put myself out of whack. Just that. Alright. Service part. Cargo container. 3, isn't it? Plus the 2. Plus the service part. I believe it is a service part. Was it the service part that I needed? Check. Yes, service part. And slap this frame for it. Save us having to bridge back. Right. Now go. Okay, perfect. Very nicely. Onwards to the next map. Oh. Right. This is going to be interesting. First thing we need, Western Rockfall, rock slide. We then go down and we do the pipe in the village. We can then grab some fuel and then head over to this bridge and maybe drop off the cargo containers. I don't know. Oversized cargo and drilling parts for that mission. Expected journey, that's the wrong construction can't wait. That's where we need the cargo containers for. And somehow I don't think we'll be able to throw these off the cliff. Unless we come to here. If we go there, we could actually just toss them down here. And then recover them. So we come down here later on because we're going to have to bring a vehicle down here to hand everything in anyway. Planks and cement. That's up here. So if we could load a vehicle up with 3 cement, 2 planks, and 3 vehicle parts, bring it over here. toss the vehicle parts over, complete that, and then hand in the rest of that. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get road locked first. What's going on with my train? Game, can you please release my trailer, please? That's not good. Why is my trailer not coming with me? Come on. Pull. No, is this another one of those incidents where this trailer is going to get stuck on everything? Oh, please, for the love of God, game, please, please, please release my trailer. I want my trailer. I kind of like having my trailer. Thank you very much. It's stuck. Let's drop this cargo container first, so we don't have to worry about it. So, okay. Right. Let's cross back through again, and see if we can get it to cooperate. This was an issue with the North Carolina games. They didn't actually. Come on, you dog. It's my trailer. Okay. New idea. Let's try reloading the save. See if that does anything for us. Saber, I'm very disappointed right now. I thought you had fixed this issue with your gateways and the super heavy extended trailer, but seemingly it is still a thing that is a problem. Versatile? No, it's... That is... Ah, that is annoying. Why does it have to do this? What is the problem? What on earth is going on with that rear axle? Look at that axle. Do you see that, guys? Just on the edge of the screen there. That axle is like actually in the ground. Okay, this is definitely. Let's see if I go through the gateway. Does it give me? No, you see? There, absolutely fine. Oh, batshit crazy like this. And you see that axle has actually become one with the terrain for some reason. Come on. Oh, why must it do this to me? Like, seriously? Saber! Arg. Okay. Seemingly this is as far as we get with the Kenworth. That's actually really annoying because that just throws my entire plan into complete and total disarray. We have the Taiga here. I wonder if we could grab a trailer and, you know, don't have a spare tyre that I can pair the Taiga with. See, I need a 3-slot bed in order to deliver the pipe. So my only option would be to grab the wrapped flatbed here, take that over to the gateway, go from there. Hopefully that wouldn't cause any collision errors. Hopefully. I do love it when things go absolutely pear-shaped. That wouldn't have been a problem. But for some reason, I can't take the 8-slot trailer through the port. So infuriating. Okay. Never mind. Ah, dear. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring the Taiga across to grab the trailer so that I can then go through the port gateway so that I can unload the cargo that I need and then take Kenny back through. I mean, the Kenny can be used to deliver the cargo through the port, but it can't be used to deliver the cargo. Whoa! Nelly! I didn't think that was there. Okay. Oh, things are just not going my way right now, are they? At least the C5 is here. Oh, goodness me. What I wouldn't do for a break. Seriously. Can I not just catch a break, please? You know? I just wanted to turn around. Why can I not just turn around? Stop. Engine start. Winch, please. Yeah. No, you already dumped me in a ditch. Don't start messing me around. Okay? Come on. Out of there. Come on. That's it. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Right, let's go and get the trailer. We can then use to let's get our waypoint. I would have been done with missions by now if it wasn't for stupid game nonsense. You know, I mean, that's one thing that's probably the only thing that actually truly annoys me about Snowrunner, is that there are still problems in the game that no matter what you do, the game itself will say no. You know, I mean, I could have been done with the roadblock and probably the pipe mission by now, had my trailer decided not to, you know, hinge into the ground when I go through the gateway. Like, why is it doing that? Saber? Huh? What have I done to deserve your ire? Probably nothing, but you know, just how things have to be, I guess. Right. At least the Tega and the trailer is right. You know, it might be slightly irritated, but I should still be able to get stuff done before the end of today's stream. I'll just have to make all of my future plans, knowing that I can't actually bring an 8-slot trailer through Port Gateway, which is really that would be perfect with those oversized cargoes. Those things you've got to overcome. Yes. I really would like to be able to fix the wheel on this darn thing as well. Good grief. How have I still not been able to find any vehicle that has a spare tyre? You know? What is this? Come on, Tega. Come on. One, please. Come on. Okay, let's go, let's go. Come on. Speed. Idiots. Right. We might actually be a little bit quicker getting through here simply because not that heavy, so we should be able to just skip over the snow. It says. Maybe not as well. Come on. High gear, I know. No, slowing down too much. Hey, no problem. No problem, Swift. There, perfect. It's impossible to get the truck. It's just more that the unexpected time penalty that I'm suffering here. Like, I'm on a schedule here. Come on, game. Work with me here. Yeah, see? We can take the little shortcut underneath the pipe line to get down there. Might actually be able to that's high gear. There we go. Perfect. Tighter, there you go, tighter. That's it. Getting out of the worst of the ice if we can. Yeah. Right. Let's get through to the other map. Now let's get these 2 missions done before I'm out. There. Pull the trailer out. Perfect. Okay, let's detach there. Now I've got to try and figure out how to jig all of this cargo. See, that's the issue there. That one axle has decided to embed itself in the ground. The rest of it, absolutely fine, but that one axle, all of these problems have been solved had that axle decided to not become one landscape. Seems to be a problem only when coming through in this direction, because the other direction, no problem at all. No. Hang on. The cargo stuck as well? That's better. That's very unusual. The cargo itself was kind of stuck. What about... Okay. If it was the cargo was the problem, I wonder if I can actually bring the trailer through if it's empty. I'm just clutching at straws here, trying to find an answer for all of this, you know? I mean, it's so bizarre because Perfect. There we go. Is the axle? No, the axle is still an issue. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will travel back. Because at least then it's out of the way. Right. Take a beat. Let's go. Let's get these 2 jobs done before the end of today. Set right. We can actually, you know, transport cargo through here. It just means that we have to, we're going to use one of those big trailers. We actually have to have another truck here standing by, ready to take the cargo off. Jeez. On. Get out of there. Sleepy. We can at least get the roadblock unblocked and we can get the island to town, which will be, you know, not a bad end to today, but certainly slightly more annoying than I wanted, you know? Hoping to at least have the cargo containers yeeted off the cliff. That would have been a good finishing point, but never mind. I'm gonna have to sit down and work out what my next planned attack's gonna be next week. Yeah. Actually, speaking of next week, guys, so Wednesday I'm back to a normal schedule of work, thankfully. So next Wednesday I will actually boom, rock slide cleared. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to be able to stream on Wednesday. I'm not going to be doing snow. That's going to be on Sundays. Next Wednesday, I'm thinking back to use the farms. Like I promised I would, eventually. I got there. So yeah, farming sim on Friday, on Wednesday, and back to Snowrunner on Sunday. And it'll be the same the week after that. And then Wednesday we might actually take a look at Roadcraft. That comes out on Tuesday. I think I actually have Wednesday off. The following. So, do Roadcraft, I think. Have an initial gander to the game. But I'll keep you guys all informed as we move forward, you know. And yeah, next Sunday when we come back to Snowrunner, I think there's going to be bridge work and possibly getting the Mercer. Might be a good idea if we can get the Mercer as well next week, but we'll see. It all depends on what looks acceptable once I get everything running. Let's put the pipeline. There we go. mess me around here, game. Over Criminy, man. Up and over. Thank you. There we go. I'm going to have to move myself around to the other side here. Get this position properly. So let's catch the trailer there. First round. If I was in the right gear, that would work. Park myself up here. That's it. Get it there, hopefully. That worked. Nope. Hopefully that is good enough. Yes! Wow. Okay. Perfect. This is to 29%. Actually, that's not bad. We've done about 10% there today. Oh, good grief. Why? Why, game? Why do you have to be so annoying? But yeah, that now gives us a fairly nice open road all the way down to the quarry and also over to this bridge. But this bridge here, this one, we'll probably tackle with the slighter. We've got some fuel over here, I think. There was yeah, just there is a fuel trailer. So we can grab some fuel. And then we can come down to both of these warehouses, grab the materials we need, and deliver them to the bridge. I know I've seen that generator somewhere. Where did I see a generator? I'm pretty sure somewhere I saw a generator, and it'd be really nice to be able to pick it up prior to going anywhere. For the life of me remember. I know there was the big mission trailer there. Where is that generator? That's not a generator, that's a curtain sider, I think. Flatbed semi-trailer, that's the big one, isn't it? I wonder if I could dump the I don't know. But yeah, I think rather than focusing on the Mercer right now, I should focus on getting these two bridges done, because this one especially is really hampering my progress across the map, because this warehouse has drilling parts which I need for the quarry. And then obviously this bridge cuts off my access to this side of the map entirely. So yeah, I need to focus on those two jobs. This one here, I think this is the next thing we'll have to do. Metal beams, concrete slabs, and then wherever this generator is. That's going to be annoying. Is it like here or something? that's going to be, and that is annoying me because I'm pretty sure that in my scouting of this map, I found a generator. But I can't remember for the life of me where it actually was. Maybe I'll go back and watch my footage just to see if I can spot it. That'd be a sneaky way of doing it, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be sneaky, that would. At least then I can possibly... yeah, because that's got to go down here. I do have the yard down there, so I can... if I could bring the generator down here as I'm going round, then I can do all of that. And then we've got this job. And this is another big one. Because of course I'm going to need medium planks for that. Which means I am going to need to get a truck with medium log capability to take some stuff through for me. It's all going to be a good load of fun. That's what it's going to be. But that is a question, a problem, and a question for next week. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. That last part was a bit of a slog, I will say. Most annoyed by that, but what can you do? These things just happen. Actually, hang on a second. What's that? Oh, that's a scout fuel trailer. Okay. I thought for a moment there that might be the trailer I'm looking for, but no, it's not. But yeah. We'll carry on with this on Sunday. We'll chillax with some farming sim on Wednesday. So, until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I shall say take care, stay safe, and catch you later.